Hi everyone, I'm glad you decided to join me for a dopamine break. Today I'm going over my bags where I just empty them, all of them, and reorganize them to make sure that they're ready for next uses. So when I look at my bags, I actually have four in rotation. The first one is from Le Tanner. It looks like this. I bought it in 2015, I believe from Brussels. Yes, from Brussels. And it is my work bag. That's what I take every day. So we'll put that here. The second bag is from Goyard. It's this little bucket shaped bag. I got it in 2021 and it has quite a large capacity, so that's what I would take with me when I'm strolling and I expect I might pop into Boots or somewhere and don't necessarily want to plan for everything, but I wouldn't want to carry things in my hand, so I just pop whatever I bought while I was running errands. The third bag is from Louis Vuitton. This is a pochette that I bought in 2009, December 2009, also from Brussels. So this is a very, very old bag. It's quite funny, it's over 12 years old, but still looks fine. This is what I wear when I'm running errands very quickly. Let's say I'm going to get a facial, or I just need to pop to the post office to buy, I don't know, stamps or something like that. I would take this because I just wear it like this and it feels like I have nothing. And the last bag is actually a free tote bag. So just one of those tote bags you get for random places. And it has some of my gym essentials because my toe is now relatively healed. My hip injury is relatively healed. And so I am starting to go back to the gym. And so I do have a gym bag, but I left it in the office. So I just have this thing so that I'm not too lazy to go to the gym if I don't want to go to the office. So the first thing I will do is empty all of the contents of my bags so that I'm able to see what I'm working with. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to categorize things, and then come back. Here is now a view of all the things that were in my four bags, excluding this. That's because I try to do my nails very often. And then I have obviously my sneakers and my water bottle from the gym bag. So if we go back to here, I have quite a few masks, lots of pens, highlighters, etc. This is MAC Marrakesh, so I have a couple of them here, and I think I have a third one in here. The one Caudalie lip balm that I always have, some gum, mints. I have this little card holder from Aspinall, my COVID vaccination card, some parking cards, all these kind of things. I don't know, why do I still have this thing from Tiffany's from when I wanted to buy the diamond earrings, because I anyway ended up buying them from Cartier. Tiny phone, tissues, etc. All kinds of random medicine. Oh! This is sumatriptan, I believe. Yeah, it's sumatriptan. These are my pills for my migraines, and I was thinking that I was running low. I was about to order a new prescription. I might still order a new prescription, but yeah, I have some pop socks, some cash, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prepare all the things that I want to have in sections and then start refilling my bags. So effectively, what I would like to have in every bag is one form of hand sanitizer, gum and mints, so it would be one of each like that. I would like to have a pen, a lip balm, a lipstick, some cash, because one of the things I have noticed with the pandemic is that because I had stopped using cash, I kind of stopped giving random money to people in the street. I know it sounds very weird, but I think I used to have always some coins around, but I stopped. So the other day I just went to the bank and I got quite a bit of cash, so that I want to start having some cash in all my bags, so that whenever I take a taxi, I get change and I can donate the change. And also I have started taking taxis because I have a bit of an issue with Uber. I kind of don't like them as much, so whenever possible and whenever I can expense it for work, I will just go with a black cab. So now I will go look all over the house to find similar items so that I can create my little stations. As I was going around the house looking for similar items, I found my fifth bag, which is from Cezanne. I got this, I think, a couple of years ago, but it too has some extra things, and I thought it would be good to also add the contents of this bag here so that I can optimize it too. And now we begin the task of rejigging my handbags. So first I'm going to start with the things that I'm not going to put in my bags again. First, there are some medicine and then highlighters, because I need highlighters if I'm working on something, and I don't think I would do that on the go, but a pen is important, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm also getting rid of my teas, because what are the situations where I would actually need a tea bag? Like when I'm in the office, we have access to teas. If I want some special teas, I should take a box to my office and keep it in there. So that's probably what I'm going to do. When I'm going to restaurants, etc., I'm not going to pull a tea bag. So yeah, I just found I don't really need that. So I'm getting rid of that. And a couple of elastics that are brown, because I have black hair. Next I have this little pill box. It's from Alessi. I really like it. I love the design of it. Now in here I have my medication for ADHD, so the long term and the short term. And again, this is something where I used to like to have it in my work bag just in case I forgot to take my medicine, which I do all the time because I have ADHD. So one of the things is that I forget to take these things, which is why I always need the reminders. But then what I did is that I took one. Did I do that or not? I think I did take a couple blisters of medicine to the office to keep them in there. So I'm still pondering whether I would need that or not. Also, I might start traveling again for work, so I'm not really sure I could just have a little pill box with unmarked pills in it. I don't want to get arrested. So for now, I'm going to put that in my work bag, but I will have to make sure that once I finish it, I don't have it in there anymore. Next are tissues, and ideally I want to have one in each. And I always thought I had tons and tons of tissues, and now I just realized I don't. And this is one of the things that I usually realize that I need, and by the time I need them, I don't have them. So I will put this small one in this one, this tiny one that is nearly done in my Vuitton, and the slightly big one in my Le Tanneur. That means my Cezanne bag doesn't have a tissue box, and neither does my gym bag. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm writing here. Oopsie. I am writing here a sort of a ongoing list. Then hand sanitizer. Again, this is one of those things that I thought I had tons of, but actually I have run out. So I have these two from Aesop. One goes into my work bag. Again, I'm thinking maybe I don't put it in my work bag simply because I do have a massive hand sanitizer at work, and I also have I always wash my hand at work, so maybe I will put it in my Goyard bag, which I do for errands, and I put the other one in my Vuitton bag, which I use for smaller errands. And then I have this one that I got for free, so I don't know where it's from, and maybe that's something that I will keep in my gym bag then, because I usually take the bus, I never know where I'm going afterwards, so I'll just put that in my gym bag. That's that. Similarly with hand cream, I always feel I have tons of hand creams, but apparently not anymore. So I will not have one for my work bag simply because I have, again, a massive hand cream at work. So I'll put this battered one from Aesop in my Goyard, and this one that I got for free from work in my Vuitton. I have tampons. Realistically, I don't really need many, so it's just in case. So I will have one in here in my Vuitton. I will have one in my Goyard. I will have one in my Cézanne. And actually, I don't need to have one in my work bag because we have tampons at work. And so the last one goes to my gym bag. This is something that is, what are these called? So these are zinc lozenges, and it's something to boost your immunity, and it's effectively a pill that you take whenever you feel that you're coming down with something. It might work, it might not work, but the thing is that, I don't know if I have mentioned this before, but I have OCD, so it's very important for me when I'm freaking out to have access to something like that. So that's definitely something I'd like to have in my bags, because I think I have less panicky moments, but still. So I will have one in my Goyard, I will have one in my Vuitton, this one only has a little one, and I will have one in my Cézanne. I won't have one in my work bag because if I'm feeling something, I'm coming down with something at work, I probably have one backup at work, and I will probably not be going to the gym. Then, gum. This is my favorite gum. It's called Oh My Gum. It's plant-based chewing gum. This one, I have one everywhere. I have one at work, so I will just have one at the gym and one in here. But I have one in my work bag, so at my desk. Mints, I don't have that many mints, so I have this. Again, I really like these ones. They're called Peppersmith. They're also organic, so I will have one in here, Goya, one in Vuitton, and I have some Tic Tacs that I will keep actually in my gym bag rather than elsewhere, because at work we have Tic Tacs. Actually, I even think I got those ones from work. So yeah. And then I have all kinds of random wipes that I get from places. So I'll just put these, where do I put these? I think, yeah, one in each. And I also put the cleansing wipes in my Goyard because it has capacity. And now we're starting to have some space on the table, which is always good, because now I can start putting my bags on the table as I fill them. When it comes to beauty items, I'm not going to have stuff in my, too much stuff in my work bag, but I like to have stuff in my Goyard because that's what I take when I go to longer errands. So I will definitely have one of my MAC Marrakesh. That's what it looks like. If you haven't seen it, it's one of my all-time favorites, and you'll see that I have a few of them. So this is a tiny purse from Longchamp. So I will have my little, this. I will have probably this Bobbi Brown corrector, again one of my holy grails. The reason I want to have it is because sometimes I go places without having had a chance to put on makeup. So I'll just put this in, and then a tiny bit of perfume from Jo Malone, and a hair elastic, so that's just a headband, and a few bobby pins. I think these should be fine. What else do I want to put? Yeah, and I'll put a couple of these blister packs. So these are just because I get blisters all the time. So I'll put a couple of these in here. That's what it looks like. And goes into the bag. Then this is my migraine pills. You know, I only had 2 small ones left, and then I found that blister. These will be with me. Actually, I usually keep this wherever I go. So I think I took a blister of these to work. I will have to check. I'll just make a note. Check migraine medicine at work. But assuming I'd have it at work, I'll just keep that in my little Goya because I don't want to be caught elsewhere somewhere without my medicine. This is the Altitude Oil by Demamiel. I'll just drop it as is in my Goya. I just like it sometimes to commute, etc. Then, yeah, we were on lipstick. I will have one of these in my work bag because I like to touch up. And then one of these in my Vuitton because, like I said, this is my signature lip. Similarly, we said these blister thingies, not blister actually, plasters. Put them here, and then one in my Cézanne. So that was quick. I sometimes get upset stomach, so I will have this actually in all my bags. This is Imodium, in case I had some mayonnaise or dairy or something that I should not be eating. You'd think by now I don't do that, but I still sometimes am naughty. And then we said elastic, so one here, one here. The other day I was caught at work with no elastic, and I had to ask a colleague for one. And then blotting sheets. I believe I have blotting sheets at work. I'm not sure. Ideally I should, but let's check that too. I get these from Muji. I really like them. So I definitely have to have them in my Goya. And I will have them even in my little, maybe not in my Cézanne because I'm not wearing my Cézanne a lot, but I'll have them in my little errand bag. Though it actually might be better to have them in my work bag just in case I don't have them at work, because that's actually something very important for me for how I look. Then a pen, I will have one in my Goya and I will have one in my Vuitton. But I will not have one in my work bag because I have so many pens at work. And this last one I'm gonna keep for my Cézanne. Lip moisturizer, this is from Caudalie. I will, oh, this one is nearly gone. Let me put on some. These, I don't go anywhere without these. So one will go to the Goya, one will go to the Vuitton. I will need to buy some lip balm, so I'll just add that to my to-do list. And then for the coins, I really don't know what to do with the coins, so I'll just drop a few in every bag because I like to give some. So the other day I tried to put them in my jackets, but every time I pulled my phone, I would drop a coin or something. Also, it is getting a little bit warmer, so I'm not really sure about that. I will think about the coins later. Maybe I will still put them in my jacket because I still have to put my my little barber jacket whenever I go places. Then I have these little things that you get from jewelry brands. So I have this one from Cartier and I have this one from Fabergé. By the way, I did not show you this ring. This is from Fabergé. I wanted to film an unboxing, but my sister insisted on filming it for me. And it was the shakiest video ever. So I just decided not to upload it. So if I film like a jewelry video or something, I might do that. I might show you in detail. This makes more sense in my gym bag, actually. Because sometimes I go to the gym and I forget my jewelry. So I actually will probably have one in my work bag. and one in my gym bag. And I will take that to my gym. But I will take that to keep in my other gym bag, the one that I keep in the office. Then I have all these face masks. I fold them, so these ones have a little wire. I fold them so that I know that they're not used. Normally I used to put the folded face mask in a special pocket in every one of my jackets because all of them have a special pocket, but no more. So now I'm going to just put one folded mask in each bag, and then my work bag will have a few more, just because that's the one that I use to commute. Maybe one in my gym bag, and then 3 left in the back of my work bag. See, now we no longer have as much stuff. I think my little card holder should just be in whatever bag I'm using for the day. So this should stay in my entrance. Same with my keys, and then I just pick when I take it. Same with my eyeglasses, because sunglasses, because I don't have that many. This is my Fabergé cleaning cloth. It's really good for glasses, so I will definitely have that in my work bag for my glasses. This is a Waitrose bag, and that's mostly because whenever I go places, I end up doing some small groceries. I have gotten much better at keeping my fridge and groceries very lean, and because I cook a lot more at home, I actually only buy what I need. So I will keep one in my work bag, and I need to see whether I have a second one somewhere at home. Indeed, I found the second one, so I'm going to put this one in my Goyard. And I thought about the coins. I decided that I will take a few coins and put them in my Vuitton, because the bag is relatively shallow, and then I will put a few in the pocket of the Cézanne, because it has a zipped pocket. Same thing for my Le Tanneur, because it has a zipped pocket, but for the Goyard it does not have a pocket, so I will not have any coins in there. Similarly for my gym tote, because it doesn't really have much. So that's effectively everything, I guess. I have these 2 things which are for reading books. This one I got from Nkuku. It's a website called NKUKU. It doesn't really work that well. I just feel like it holds a few pages, but most of the time I would find it fallen in my bag. Also, it leaves some black marks on the papers. This is from a brand called Page Anchor. This one works slightly better, but you need to hold quite a few pages for it to stay still. So both of them have their issues. Nonetheless, I'm still going to drop one in each bag. So this one I will drop in my Goyard, because it is longer. It's a taller bag, so a book would stand up. And then this one I will drop it in my work bag, because that's where I'm commuting, and then I might need something to read. Then this little what is this called? Emery board from Margaret Dabbs. When would I need this as an emergency? I'll probably keep it as a backup in my work bag. I used to have these little bands that I had bought when I was doing my physiotherapy, because I had some exercises to do. So this band, I used to have it in almost every bag, just so that I don't get lazy. I still get too lazy to do things. So this understandably goes into my gym bag. And so that is effectively everything. I have these couple things from Compete that I'm going to put in my shoe bag at the entrance of my house. And then I have my Beats by Dr. Dre. These are my earphones. They actually go in whatever bag I'm having. So all my bags are now done. I just need to find a little book to put in all my little bags. So this is my little book station. I have a small book here. I might take this one. It's called Le poids des apparences, Jean-François Amadieu. I keep trying to tell myself I'm gonna read French books, but I don't. So this one is quite flexible, etc. So I'm just gonna drop it here. Because like the other day I was waiting for my sister somewhere for lunch and she was late. And I decided to not touch my phone. So it would have been great to have a book. So I put this one here. And then these are books that my friends recommended. So maybe I'll start this one called Scattered Mind. The Origins and Healing of Attention Deficit Disorder. The curse. So I'll just have this one here in my work bag. Funny enough, my work bag now is quite empty. I cannot believe all the junk I had in it just because I had so many duplicate things. But yeah. So I'm going to just have my little notebook in here. And that's that. So here you have it. My Goyard bag, my Vuitton, my Cézanne, my Le Tanner, and my gym bag. All of them are ready. I'm going now to just tie them, close them, and put them away. 1, 2, 3. This ended up being half bag organization, half spring cleaning, but anyway, so I put the things in here. Normally these were supposed to be my junk drawers, and in ideal world what I wanted to do was for these 2 drawers to have the things that I used to fill my bags, so that's grab and go. Right now, unfortunately, they have all kinds of things, like they have my passport and all that stuff. I don't think this stuff belongs here. Initially, what I wanted is to have backups of gum, of tissues, etc. So probably my next video is going to be about redesigning my, what would we call this? Like almost it's like a stash drawer for my bags or something. In the meantime, here is how I store my bags. So this is my work bag, my errands bag. This is actually, these are my old Birkenstocks because since my feet are narrow, they're very swollen because I'm hot. But since my feet are narrow, I'm now wearing narrow Birkenstocks. So I'm just slowly getting rid of my old ones because they're too wide for my feet. I don't like to have shoes just because. Maybe one of my videos should be about my shoe collection because I'm very good about editing my shoes and always keeping the ones that work for me. Anyway, that was it for today. Thank you for taking your break with me. I hope your dopamine level is lower. I hope you got inspiration to organize one part of your house or maybe your bags or something similar. And I'll see you very soon on my channel. Take care.